In my pocket, I found a box of matches. I could get some light using circle button. Whoa! Holy shit, dude! Alright. Chapter 2, a door slammed. Who answered? I couldn't forget that sound. That's weird. Once inside the house, I tried to use the phone to call for help, but the answer was scrambled and unintelligible. Who was it? As a chill went down my spine, the entrance door locked itself behind me. Crap. I don't want a peaceful landscape, the kind of place I would have loved to be. What's here? Oh, more matches. I was hoping to find more, but I had to make do with what I had. Some African mask, a wooden face without a soul. That woman with dark hair was dominating the room. Who was she? Don't fall, man. We got this. Come on. We gotta... There's a lot of ways to go. Encyclopedias. The edge was hardly readable. 2 men on a small boat. A memory from an expedition? Nice. Alright. This mountain landscape couldn't soothe me. How do I run? Can I run? I don't know if I can. Well, my match went out. Okay, then. Can I investigate these bloody shoes over here? The boots have been used very recently. Okay, so they're not blood? I don't know. Whoever lived here had a special taste for alcohol. Let's, go this way, I guess. The shovel was covered with fresh soil. Someone was buried! Someone was buried! It seems someone had been busy in that garden lately. The mud was still fresh. Told you! Someone was buried! Alright. So there's ghosts in here. Ooh. Well, once that goes away, I'll be able to read who it's from. Margaret's diary, excerpt 11. August 21st? August 21st, 1911. I think they meant first. Suffocating in its useless illuminations and frills, the mansion doesn't have the greatness befitting a fortune like the Vespers. It's the work of a degenerate romantic. It's like a stain in the century. I ordered the flower beds on the east side of the garden to be removed. They made moving around complicated, and in summer their scent was unbearable. I didn't talk about it to Henry, and he was quite upset. For the first time, I think I saw something like rage in his eyes. For a few seconds, he did look like a man, and then he shut himself back in his melancholy and played the piano all afternoon, his jazz again, this stupid music which reeks of debauchery and misery. So, did Margaret work for them, I guess? Nothing there. Selena, night and smoke and mirrors and jazz. Comes darkness, October 29th, 1938. The time came when we stopped counting. We stopped counting how many companies closed in the past 9 years and how many unemployed and families ended up in the streets, forced to live in slums around our cities. We stopped counting all the commodities wasted because nobody could buy them, thrown to the sea or burnt. We stopped counting how many of our business partners fell with us. It was 9 years ago, on October 29th, 1929. Born from the sick and speculative belly of America, the crash would throw the world into the storm and darkness. We are still here, but we lost faith. I think they're talking about the Great Depression. And we stopped counting because there were just figures, because today they make us feel nauseous. Dawn seemed far at that time, and today some think they can see the sunrise. They seem to forget night and darkness are always out there, somewhere. And then there was a... No, there wasn't. I thought there was a thing I could read. How do I go faster? A box full of old science books. Okay. Who's that? Seeing the woman with the church candle, I was wondering where God was. He's not here. A boy with religious dress, a house full of old traditions. Margaret's Diary, Excerpt 12. August 28th, 1911. William is 7 today. He is with Henry, running after the servants in the garden, dressed up like monsters from space. Games, always games. The mansion is all upside down, and their yells gave me an awful headache. I'm now cloistered in the office, unable to even pray. Henry's fantasies keep William away from his great destiny. I have to bring him back to me, and this will be my only chance to make a man out of him, to make him embrace the Venter Cross legacy, to show him the way. Henry is a dreamer, and he has no ambition whatsoever. He can't teach him anything. Behind every great man, there is a great woman. Nonsense. Women should be on the front line. This is where the opposite brought us. I have no illusion about how little power the world is leaving in the hands of women. But William is young. He is the future. I will act through him, and may night finally fall upon this house. May William stop running after deceiving lights to find the place he deserves in this world. Oh yeah, I think back then, yeah, there was no women's rights as far as, women just belonged in the kitchen. You got married and you bared children. That was about it. There was no voting. There was nothing. So it's probably what she's referring to. The crucifix was not comforting at all. I don't ever find them comforting, so I feel you, man. Did I just... Oh, okay. Oh boy. That's nerve-wracking. I don't like that. What is this? September 5th, 1910. William, 6 years old, daydreaming already. Oh. Whoa. Memories, Vesper, Venter Cross, 1905-1935. Oh, so these are all the pictures and stuff I have to collect? Weird. And scary. Just keep thinking I'm going to see like a face go, "Ooh, there's a lot of pictures. Holy fuck." Yeah, a lot. Alright. A lot of pictures. Gotcha. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall, man. We got this. Alright. What is that? I had to find a better source of light. Oh, did that save? Is that a save spot? Must be a save spot. A soothing aura was surrounding this lunar goddess statue. The small statue of a lunar goddess that stood in the parlor felt like a comforting presence. Well, take her with you. Throw it at things. I don't know. What is that? Is that something I need? Yep. Nice. More matches. Is this light? Wow. The armchair looked comfy. I could get some rest and save my progress. Cool. Well, I'll save my progress again because I turned the light on. I made more progress than I did before. Oh. So I could actually...
Are you there?
Sleep. For a little bit. Do you feel better? As I woke up, I'd recovered some strength. I could run using the square button. Hallelujah! Whoa!
Help me.
Ooh.
Who was it? Or what was it? In In my world, women didn't glow like the moon. And they didn't walk through doors either. I had to be more...
Are you done? Okay. I saw a surreal woman crossing the doors like plumes of smoke. Her out-of-this-world beauty was extraordinary. Was it in my imagination? Did I read that right? Was she the girl on the road? That would explain why there was no body.
Badly wounded than I thought.
Oh. Whoop! Nothing special about that wardrobe. Oh. There's a mirror. Or is that a window? That might be a window. Oh, library? Library. Closed. Okay. Can I move the wardrobe? No? Can I push? Vesper, the landlord's for sure, but not a very smiling couple. No, I can't push it. So. The garden looked like it was sleeping in the darkness. Alright. Was it the glow of the accident I was seeing there? No. Just refill my matches there. Oh! Nope, nope. Why is it thumping? Why is my controller shaking and everything's thumping? Can I not stay in the dark long? That was scary. Okay. So. Fuck. Why'd that go out? Turn back on. A hat. A man was living there. Okay. Hello? Why'd you go out? Stop doing that. It's locked. Alright. There's another door here. It opened by itself. They both opened by themselves. Shit. Alright, we'll go in this one, I guess, first. I don't like the noise. What was there inside that needed to be concealed? It's locked, huh? Alright. Sheet music was taken away from that glass case. I could look around using left stick, and I was still free to act using cross button. Box was closed. There was a small opening for a key. Boxley was displaying an asterisk symbol. A small music box with a secret inside. I could feel it was shudder under my fingers. The symbol of Venus was engraved on the lid. Alright. Weird. I don't want to save yet. There's stuff to read. William Vesper's Diary, Excerpt 10. July 3rd, 1929. I watch them from behind the vapors of my whiskey, drunk men and women who bark at each other like animals. They grab and bite each other in a preposterous parade that seems to arouse them. I am outraged, and yet I am jealous of their foolishness, their ability to just forget everything in this game. Then there's the lovers, leaning and whispering to each other, almost amidst that chaos, confident that their words would find their way to the mind of their significant other. I dream of being in this place, drinking in her words. What could she say to me? What would I answer? Would I tell her I love her? Maybe I wouldn't say a word. Maybe I would hit her. I could be her son. I could be the son of all women. I wonder if he's talking about that girl with the kid. The globe was covered with scribbling. Okay. Oh boy. The gramophone could only play Silent Dust. Whoa, hi! You're there. Hi, you're there. Ooh, you're pretty. And you're there.
I decided to accept her presence. After all, from all those weird things I had seen that night, she was the only one who hadn't tried to kill me.
Okay. There we go. Jeez. I don't like the delay. I remember the smell. Cold tobacco, fresh enough to fill the room. Okay. Glamorous crimson lipstick. A wife's, a lover's. The touch of femininity was a stark contrast with the mess in the room. Not with the glass and ashtrays, though. Oh, this. It seemed that using the gramophone made the girl appear, but it wasn't enough. She needed more, apparently. That puzzle was missing a piece. A link between her and the contraption. All right. Let's see. From Selena to William, excerpt 1. Dearest William, you wanted to know more about me. Last time I didn't tell you everything. This letter will make up for this. When I arrived in California in 1930, I am only 18. This is a marvelous place, and the weather is so nice. I spent hours on the beach, astonished to see how brown my Norwegian skin can become. In the evening, I hang near the jazz clubs. In the afternoon, I watch people play on the beach, humming the tunes I heard the night before. Sometimes I try to sing louder than the waves. That's a good exercise. My English is quickly improving thanks to the American songs I already knew in Oslo. At that time, I am barely aware of the social misery that is devouring your country. I am young, I want to be beautiful, to meet people my age, and to sing. In Los Angeles, at the Spice Club, I meet the members of a jazz band. They are talented and funny. We play all night. I forget about the hour and about my parents. They even call the police. At the end of the night, the musicians tells me that they are looking for a singer and that they want me. I can hardly believe it. Have you ever felt that you finally belong somewhere? It feels fantastic. So this girl who is growing up in the Great Depression came from another country, and she's, was it the moon, standing alone in the middle of everything? And she's, true! Okay!
This thing looked like it was reaching out from some fairy tale. The kind of stories in which kids get devoured by some witch in a dark forest.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's a little eerie. Summer of 1912, my only family. After father's death, their voices, their footsteps, their lives. I miss them all.
Was it real? Delusion or not, I tried not to think about it. Only a madman can think mad things.
I was not expecting that. Completely. Okay, I think I was going to say she's trying to become successful in like a very tough time in our country in the Great Depression. William Vesper's Diary, Excerpt 12, February 6, 1932. Of all the bars I visited, the Smoke and Mirrors appears to have been especially tailored for me. People there are quiet, melancholic even. They stagnate in the swirling smoke of their cigarettes, like convicts, desperate victims that were pushed to the darkness by the crisis. But even if the bar is an elegant place, they are not driven away. They respect their rights to oblivion. It is a place where they can disappear. I found myself a corner from which I can watch their comings and goings until I am carried to the abyss by my own whiskey. Every time I am caught again by the band. Such good musicians. Their music is like a tear that stretches time. A slow jazz, steady and reserved. It is the music of their time, the music of those who fell on the wayside. Someone told me about a singer who just got hired. Well, I don't think the band needs that, but we will see. Alright. I kind of don't want to go in the other direction, but... Portrait of a woman who had been cut with a knife. That had been cut with a knife, sorry. An appointment with destiny. 1. For too many of us, the political equality we once had won was meaningless in the face of economic inequality. A small group had concentrated into their own hands and almost complete control over other people's property, other people's money, other people's labor, other people's lives. For too many of us, life was no longer free, liberty no longer real, men could no longer follow the pursuit of happiness. Against economic tyranny such as this, the American citizen could appeal only to the organized power of government. The collapse of 1929 showed up the despotism for what it was. The election of 1932 was the people's mandate to end it. Under that mandate, it is being ended. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, June 27th, 1936. Okay. An appointment with destiny, too. These economic royalists complain that we seek to overthrow the institutions of America. What they really complain of is that we seek to take away their power. Our allegiance to American institutions requires the overthrow of this kind of power. In vain they seek to hide beyond the flag and the Constitution. In their blindness they forget what the flag and the Constitution stand for. Now, as always, they stand for democracy, not tyranny, for freedom, not subjection, and against a dictatorship by mob rule and the overprivileged alike. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, June 27th, 1936. Okay, I think we've read everything we need to read, so let's go get ghost raped, shall we? Do I even want to? That is the question. I don't like the noises. A landscape frozen in time, quite like the faces around it. Oh boy. A real microphone, but the girl, was she just a dream? What is that? Broken lamp? A log. A good start if I wanted to start a fire. Oh, that's cool. A menu for the dinner seemed to be a good 20 years late. Oh, so Kindle. Gotcha. What's that? Okay, that was that. No. Okay. If the match was a nuisance, I could put it out by pressing circle button repeatedly. Hell no! I am not doing that yet. Fuck that. Fire could be an ally, but I need to find some wood. I have wood! I need more wood to get the fire really roaring. Okay, so I gotta find more wood. Alright. A log. A good start. Okay, cool. Let's put that in there as well, huh? Come on. Alright, start that. Shit. Okay. Alright, it's broken and dangerous. Fair enough. Need more firewood. Had more than enough. William Vesper's Diary, Excerpt 9, May 11th, 1928. It had been a year already since Sarah died of pneumonia, a few months after Winterstone became disabled following his heart attack. They were my only friends. Today the house is empty, like every day, filled only with my own echoes and these things I don't want to hear anymore. I miss Father so much. I still see him playing by my side. I see him put his hands on the piano keys, humming as he was playing music. I think about leaving, but then I wonder, what would that change anyway? Night is everywhere. She would find me. First, I have to make my big plan. come true and learn how to live again. I listened to Jack Hilton's Wonderful You, and I realize I've never had anyone to play with. This is what I need. Some company, a companion. The city is so close. I guess it's time to leave. They have electricity and light there. That's kind of morbid. Looks like there's a girl out there, but I think it's just the way the stuff on the table is placed. But I still don't like it. Solitary Sons, poetry, the last thing I had in mind. Oh god, no. No, thank you. Okay. I am going to head back over here and save on this chair. Over here. If I can. If I shall. Yeah, there's a chair here. Let's save on this chair. Okay, cool. Because I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't want to find out the hard way. Did I read this? No, I did not. Note to self, armchairs. I am so tired. Father ordered several leather club chairs from a Quincy craftsman. They are perfect. It is one of the few places where I can rest and think. Margaret wouldn't touch them, and I have no idea why. Maybe because they are marked with a sun, which made her blind. I don't know. I'm just happy they are here. Thank you, Father. There's a lot of stuff to read in this game. Alright, so let me go the other way. See if I can find another piece of wood, maybe. Oh god, it's really freaking dark in here. I don't like it. Note to self, Mother's shadows. Mother's shadows will never go away. I understand it now. Calling them ghosts would be too noble. It is a filth that strives in the dark like flies on manure. As long as I am alive, they will never go away. It's totally, Alright, so that's now opened, and that goes into the other room. Good to know. Is this a Bible? No, it's not. It looked like a Bible. Margaret's Diary, Excerpt 19. And this good old Boston, the home of the bean and the cod, and the god, where the Lowells talk only to Cabots, and the Cabots talk only to God. A Boston Toast by John Collins Bossidy, Boston Brahmin's Anthem. That's good to know, I guess. I saw something. I didn't like that. Okay. Boston Brahmins, June 6th, 1938. In these troubled times, one would dream about the glorious past of our city, about the founding fathers who built and strengthened its walls. They could be the Boston Brahmins, the bigwigs, businessmen, lawyers, and soldiers whose sense of morality helped draw the lines of the city and gave it a soul. And what a soul! Without them, Boston would be one of those many little towns of the East Coast. Thanks to them, in less than a century, it became the major economic, financial, and cultural center we all know. And while we can see who will build the century to come, the newly graduated from Harvard, symbol of the city's pursuit of excellence, let us keep in the mind of the spirits of the pioneers, whose clear speech, inherited from the New England, still sings in the T.S. Eliot's poems and in the voice of Katharine Hepburn. 8 years ago, Malcolm Nichols resigned from office. He was the last of the Brahmins, the last Republican to hold the mayor's office. But it is still here, this noble blood which built roads, schools, churches, courthouses, and hospitals. An economic crisis, no matter how dire it is, will never wash away their dignity. And I'm probably going to immediately die because I saw something. No! Fuck you! Shit! The hell was that? I didn't like that. She's still there? Whew! I didn't like that at all. Hello? Hello? A high heel shoe. Maybe its owner was still around here. Yeah, she tried chasing me. A woman's shoe was lying on the floor of a corridor. I chose not to touch it. Something here felt like agony. No shit. In the eyes of the old man, you could see wisdom and sadness. Who could hang the picture of a headless woman on the wall? Why is there a picture of a headless woman on the wall? Can I ask you that? Margaret Vesper, the Ventercross, a woman as noble as cold. One of the paintings had the name Margaret Venter, the name as the grave outside. That woman's stare was as noble as a frozen lake and looked just as cold. She's still in here? I don't even know. Margaret and Henry Vesper, two strangers pretending to be married. Are you still... Oh, yeah, you're still fucking here. You're still fucking here. Oh, you are here and you are angry and I'm not going in that direction anymore. Fuck you. Fuck that room. I am good. Also, it seems like every time I run, I lose matches.